Welcome to the Week 15 playoff projections. I used my model to run over 1 million simulations of the remaining schedule to project every team's playoff probability, seeding, and first-round matchup. Let's start on the AFC side. I project the Kansas City Chiefs to be the 1 seed in the AFC. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs continue to find new ways to win with a division doink in Week 14.
And right off the upright and in! It's the doink for the division!
The Chiefs have 3 of their last 4 on the road, and 3 of their final 4 games are against current AFC playoff teams.
Chase on 3, 1, 2, 3.
I project the Buffalo Bills to be the 2 seed in the AFC. After their loss in LA Sunday, the Bills now need the Chiefs to lose twice in the season's final 4 weeks to get the AFC's top seed. With a huge game in Detroit Sunday, it's now more likely that Sean McDermott's team is the 3 seed than the 1.
And we have got a ball game, folks.
I project the Baltimore Ravens to be the 3 seed in the AFC. Baltimore is coming off their Week 14 bye with a road game against the Giants before hosting the Steelers in a crucial AFC North battle. I project the Ravens to win that game and the AFC North, giving them the 3 seed and a home playoff game.
What a play. What a play, man. I'm telling you. How you gonna make that play?
I project the Houston Texans to be the 4 seed in the AFC. The Texans have struggled lately, losing 3 of their last 5, but they had a bye in Week 14 and are my pick to win the AFC South.
Come on, man! Come on, man!
They have a 2-game lead plus the tiebreaker over the Colts.
The foundation is set. We just got to keep on building each and every week, man.
I project the Pittsburgh Steelers to be the 5 seed and the top wild card in the AFC. The Steelers' schedule to end the season is brutal, with games against the Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, and Bengals. This is why I have them finishing 2nd in the AFC North and setting up a wild card matchup with the Texans in Houston.
A stretch of 4 consecutive games against AFC North opponents with a 3-1 record.
I project the Los Angeles Chargers to be the 6th seed in the AFC. The Chargers have lost 2 of 3 and have 2 more tough tests the next couple of weeks with the Buccaneers and Broncos.
Damn it!
They finish with games against the Patriots and Raiders and should be comfortably in the playoffs.
Touchdown, Chargers! Yeah! Yeah!
I project the Denver Broncos to get the final playoff spot in the AFC. Denver is coming off a Week 14 bye and has a tough schedule to finish. They face a Colts team Sunday that desperately needs a win before matchups with the Chargers, Bengals, and Chiefs. With the Bills' loss Sunday, the Chiefs will likely have home field advantage wrapped up before that Week 18 game, making it much more manageable for Sean Payton's team.
Touchdown, Denver, 93 yards!
With the AFC field complete, these are the teams I have on the outside looking in. The Colts are also coming off their bye and likely need to win out to make the playoffs. That's absolutely possible, though, if they can get a win at Denver Sunday, as their final 3 games are against the Titans, Giants, and Jaguars.
Touchdown, I-N-D-Y!
Mike McDaniel's team has won 4 of 5 and have a 14% chance to make the playoffs. A win this week in Houston would be huge, as Miami finishes with games against the 49ers, Browns, and Jets.
Well, we didn't talk much about Jonnu Smith in that first half, but boy, did he come alive on this drive.
Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals have just a 6% chance to make the playoffs. Even if they win out and get to 9-8, they're still unlikely to make the tournament.
And that is Coffin Nails.
Moving over to the NFC side. I project the Detroit Lions to get the top seed in the NFC playoffs. The Lions have a 1-game lead in the chase for the NFC's top seed and lone bye. They host the Buffalo Bills in a huge matchup Sunday.
Let's go. Let's go.
Detroit will still hold the tiebreaker with the Eagles if they lose due to conference record. If they win, Dan Campbell's team is in a great position to finish atop the NFC.
Doesn't matter who's playing for us, doesn't matter what's going on, you always find a way to win. That's what champions do.
I project the Philadelphia Eagles to be the 2 seed in the NFC. Philadelphia clinched their 4th straight playoff berth Sunday, making the tournament in all 4 seasons under head coach Nick Sirianni. Philly has won 9 straight since their bye, but have been unable to catch Detroit, who's riding an 11-game win streak. I project the Seattle Seahawks to win the NFC West and be the 3 seed in the NFC. The Seahawks have won 4 straight, 3 of which came in division. They're my projected NFC West winner despite a tough closing schedule with games against the Packers, Vikings, and Rams. That Week 18 game in LA could very well be for the division.
And Gino looks right to the back corner of the end zone. A perfect pass.
I project the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win the NFC South and be the 4 seed in the NFC. The Bucs have won 3 straight, but face their toughest remaining test Sunday in LA against the Chargers. If Baker Mayfield and crew are able to get the road win, they'll be set up well with closing games against the Cowboys, Panthers, and Saints.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
I project the Minnesota Vikings to be the 5 seed in the NFC. The Vikings are quietly on a 5-game win streak and are 11-2 this season. If the Lions fall against the Bills Sunday, that likely means their Week 18 game in Detroit would be for the NFC North title and potentially the top seed in the conference. I currently have Minnesota as the 5 seed with a trip to Tampa in the wild card round.
Well, I've never been that open for a minute.
The Green Bay Packers are my projected NFC 6 seed. Matt LaFleur's team will look to bounce back after a tough loss in Detroit with a trip to Seattle. The way I project the bracket to play out, this will be the Packers' first of 2 trips to Seattle as they'd return for a 3-6 matchup as part of Super Wildcard Weekend.
Start with y'all. Y'all boys keep setting the tone, bro. Y'all keep setting the tone.
I project the Washington Commanders to be the 7 seed in the NFC. Washington has lost 3 of 4 prior to their Week 14 bye, so Dan Quinn's team needs to keep winning. They have some home games in Week 16 and 17 against the Eagles and Falcons and may need to win at least one of them to make the playoffs.
Go get our thing going and get it rocking, all right? Yes, sir.
There are 4 NFC teams currently in contention that I have projected to miss the tournament. Sean McVay's team picked up their 3rd straight win Thursday and now have a 50% chance to make the playoffs. They take on the Jets in Week 16 before finishing with division games against the Cardinals and Seahawks.
Touchdown, Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams.
The Falcons have lost 4 straight with Kirk Cousins throwing 0 touchdowns and 8 interceptions in those losses. Atlanta still has a 34% chance to make the playoffs due to their tiebreaker over the Buccaneers and remaining games against the Raiders, Giants, and Panthers.
And intercepted!
The Cardinals have lost 3 straight, including 2 to the Seahawks. That's left Jonathan Gannon's team with just a 33% chance to make the playoffs. The Rams win on TNF didn't help their chances either, but they do still play in LA in Week 17.
Y'all know what's up, and y'all know what's at stake.
After their loss Thursday night, the 49ers are all but eliminated with just a 3% chance to make the playoffs.
You getting smoked. You getting smoked. You getting smoked. You gotta get hit. You getting smoked. Okay.
And that's my playoff projections as we stand in Week 15.